What's up, my loves? It's your girl Diamond. I'm back with an all new episode of Love and Marriage Huntsville. All right, let's get into it. So we open with Mel. She is getting ready to shoot her first music video of her hit single. She is doing it at her friend's estate, which is a gorgeous estate. And of course, she's loving that music is her passion and it's next on her journey. So it's a dream of hers that she's actually doing this because she thought she would never do it as she got older. But dreams do come true. And everything else is going good. I love the music. I love the song. I love the I haven't watched the video yet, but I love how everything was step by step. Again, all the looks right. So that's a wrap. And she meets her friend. First we meet Stormy, who is the owner of the house. Beautiful. Then we meet Brittany. Brittany is another friend, and turns out this is the friend that Martell had said some very nasty things about on his live. So she said, I'm very happy that I have you and Destiny being supportive during this time with me, along with my mom. This has been a very trying time for me. So she's also thankful for her for watching her kids. And she apologized to her friend because of what Martell did on the live, saying how can Mel leave her kids with a woman who only has one kid and doesn't know what to do it for. So this was definitely last year in the blogs that Martell did a live. And he was basically trying to paint Mel to be a bad parent because he dropped her kids off with a friend last minute. And he just like painted the fact that his kids wasn't prepared. They didn't have the things that they needed to be had. And he definitely was feeling some type of way about what can a woman with one kid know what to do it for. Are you serious right now? Having one doesn't put her in the category of not having much experience of raising or watching for a weekend. Are you serious right now? That was bullshit to me. It was bullshit when he did that live, which made no sense. He's constantly trying to paint Mel of being this bad parent that just drops her kids off whenever she needs to go ahead and have her fun with Atlanta or this and that. But she was working. You drop your kids off because you don't want to be that present parent. You don't. And I think this was before his week was up or something like that. But that was so messed up of him to do. That was straight bullshit for me. It was out of order. And I'm happy she apologized to her because she said that he was in a very unstable state of mind, that he's lashing out at everybody that's ever loved. She said, yes, he is. And of course, we all know that Martell is definitely in his feelings because he did not like how he was portrayed on the show. You did that yourself, Martell. You did not get what you wanted, and you thought you were going to get a pat on the back? No. No. And it turns out Brittany has been a friend for years. Years. So this isn't a random stranger that she left her kids with. That's not what happened. And the fact that he's trying to make someone known that they've known for years a bad person that's not suitable to be a babysitter, get the fuck out of here, Martell. Good night and goodbye. That's some straight bullshit. Are we going to find out more about what of his lives that he did later on, the lives that he did about his ex brother-in-law Marcus? Are he gonna do something about that too? Because that was bullshit for me as well. Family members that have known y'all for years, have supported you, loved you, and this is what you do because they wasn't on your side about you cheating and having another baby. Okay, I just cannot fathom. How can you say that a woman with one doesn't have experience of raising four or watching four? That's stupid. Good night and goodbye. Tisha is arriving at Black. She's trying to have Jalen hand out the receipts, and she's wondering how things have been going. And he said it's been slow due to the rain, but there have been a shortage of workers. Turns out their chef quit and their bar manager quit. And it's been really tough. So over the holiday weekend, there was pretty much half the staff quit. So they had to bring in servers, bartenders that had to come in on their day off to come in and help. He's been in the back cooking. So Tisha's been asking for the nightly updates, but he said I haven't been having time to because I'm doing everything here. By the time I bring my laptop, I'm in the back about to prepare to cook. So of course Tisha's looking upset that's not what she wanted to hear. Because obviously over the weekend I haven't had time to send you the nightly reports or the nightly emails. I haven't had time to. So he admitted the fact that he had to step in, to help out, and he has been doing his part being the general manager and giving the reports. But of course, there's no one here to cook, to clean, to serve. So what does he do? He steps in. So you're not going to get the nightly reports in the timely fashion as you need to. How about you come in and do the nightly reports like you need to? So he can do everything else. Like, I'm done with that. I really am. Like, she really just dismisses about how he's been overwhelmed. He's been overwhelmed since y'all started him on this job. Y'all started him in a position he was not experienced in. He has to do everything on his own. Have y'all ever spent an entire week at Black before? Or y'all just pop in for a day and y'all leave? Like, you know, it's really irking me right now. The lack of professionalism that Tisha and Marceau think that they have. Y'all have none. Y'all should be trying to figure out how to set up another interview for a chef, another interview for a bar manager, another interview for an assistant manager or a main general manager. This is BS right now. Are y'all serious? He is doing all this on his own. And y'all worried about the timely fashion. Good night and goodbye. I'm tired of this. I really am. So then he's asking Tisha, are we good? Because I don't want it to seem as if you coming at me because you got a problem with my mom. And since you can't fuss at my mom, you taking that on me. So I would never do that. That's not professionalism, but we cool. No, y'all not cool. Tisha, I cannot, no. He's doing everything else. He's doing everything on his own, and it's bullshit to me. It's really bullshit. That you guys act as if what y'all teaching him is how to struggle or how to, like, you know, go through hard times being in this business, but it's going to pay out in the end. I get it. Not every job is going to have easy moments. Not every job is going to be a piece of cake every time. You're going to have long hours. You're going to have one of those hard shifts that makes you want to pull your hair out, that you don't want to be here, makes you want to cry. I get that. I really do. I mean, I've been in the retail for 5 years, and it was, oh my God, I have anxiety every time I walk up to that store. I hated it because I did everything on my own. So I understand exactly where Jay is coming from. But you guys are not making it no better by y'all just saying this is what he needs to learn. No, you guys need to help. Help bust tables. Help clean the dishes. Help hire more people. At the end of the day, Jalen has been saying this at the beginning. I need help. I get that y'all want me to learn. Y'all want me to grow. But I need help. I need help. And then, of course, you know, Marceau wants to ask him how your performance has been. You know, do you think that, you know, you could have changed yourself differently? He said, at the end of the day, I didn't receive the hands-on training like I was in the beginning. So I am practically wearing all types of hats here. So I don't know what you want me to do. 6 months. He said, I didn't get the same exact training I was supposed to get. So when I feel like, you know, the person who hired me is supposed to come and help me save the day, Marceau, once again, his professional, he said, I thought he would understand what he's doing. I thought he would understand, you know, he's swimming with sharks. He has to fight his way out of it. But all he's worried about is who's coming to rescue me. Yes! Who's coming to rescue me? Yes! Jalen has been the only one at Black this entire time. I have not seen you and Tisha pop up unless it's for a photo op. Yes. He understands that you guys want him to, you know, learn to crawl before he walks and learn how to grow in this, but he needs help at the end of the day. It's bullshit. It's straight bullshit. He still deserves a little bit of help, and you guys are not helping him. Marceau, stop being cheap and hire more people. Y'all bar manager quit. Y'all chef quit. You cannot conduct a business if you guys don't have someone who can serve you and cook the meals. And how is that you got someone who isn't a licensed person to prepare meals, is in the back cooking? You'll find when have folks spitting your food. That's what's gonna happen. And he said he literally said in the confessional, Jalen said, I get it. It's a struggle to open up a new business. And sometimes people get handled and you just quit. But Marceau is not looking at it like that. He will never admit defeat and say, I think I bit up more than what I can chew. The only thing that he admitted was he should have listened to Tisha in the first place and hire an actual general manager and have him be on the training as it should have been. So he leaves to go figure out what else he needs to do because he's the only one doing it. And y'all not worried. Why aren't y'all worried about y'all staff quitting on you? Y'all got the money to do this shit again? Then I'm going to need you to stop being cheap, Marceau. If you got the money to do it again, then hire more people. I'm done. So while they're trying to open up the bar, Tisha wants to apologize to Marceau about her aggressive behavior, the conversation that she had the other day with Wanda. Wanda gaslighting her daughter's insecurity about how he might have a side baby out, the whole thing with Melody, possibly giving her some wine, or the way that he did it was messed up. So she apologized to him. Now, what I wanted him to do was, you know what? I get it, baby. And I'm sorry that I played into that. And I should have said, no, that's not what happened. But I don't like it when people be questioning me about what I do and don't do. But I also feel like, Marcel, you give so much of yourself away whenever you talk. It's kind of hard to not. It's kind of hard to not feel like you bullshit. It's kind of hard not to. He said, I have no problem answering a direct question. I just want things playing in your head that you want to direct me. I want to know if it's coming from you, not coming from someone else. So then we go about the 15-year wedding anniversary that they have, and they want to go trip to Vegas. Want to have a good time and celebrate, invite friends. That's good. Maurice, quick scene. Maurice talks about Lewis's office to make sure the conversation that he had with him and Tiffany was necessary, was needed, was heard. And they don't talk about my kid, I'm not going to talk about yours. So he said, it's all about, starting off on a fresh foot. I know that wasn't our first, introduction with you guys, but the way that happened, the way that everything transpired, this is how we had to go about it. But my friends, my brother, he is celebrating 15 years of marriage with his wife, and they invited us to Vegas, and I told him, can I invite you? He said, cool. So now we are inviting y'all to Vegas, and we're going to have a good time. That's it. Done. Destiny is preparing for Vegas. Mel stops by, and she wants to have a better understanding of where her and Mel lie, because she does not want to be beefing with her while she's in Vegas. She wants to have a good time with her girl. So obviously, everybody's going. She heard that Martell's going, but this is his week with the kids. But here he's complaining about how he doesn't have no help, no support. He obviously begged his mom to watch his kids. Because I feel like, how is it? Never mind. No. So, of course, she's like, at the end of the day, don't have me no group activity with him. Don't say who am I sleeping with him. No. I don't want nothing to do with Martell at this moment, because it's not going to be good for me. No group activity. So Destiny wants to put this time to talk about talk about Tiffany. Okay, so we're not going to do a group activity with Tiffany either. What is your problem with Tiffany? Why don't you like her? Well, she doesn't like the fact that she talked about her ex-husband in that moment. The cold tea that she keeps on referring to. And she doesn't know how to read the room. Mel didn't say nothing. She left it at that. All right, cool. Next. I don't want to keep on talking about this. We've been talking about this for damn near the entire time. I'm done talking about how Destiny May was feeling the way about Tiffany with the OT. I get it. I really get it. But I'm seriously done talking about this. I'm done talking about it. I get it. Tiffany was wrong. Not good. Mel, know your friend. You know she messy. Leave it alone. So, of course. So she's fine. So she's wanting to know how everything's going. So she's not going to be there for the first day because she's going to have this very awkward moment of dropping Law with her father. She hasn't been anywhere since she had Law. But now that he's older, obviously going through a co-parent situation with LeBaric Avenue. So, of course, Mel was like, I am not, please don't leave me alone with Martell. I don't want to be there. So I'm going to wait for you. When you get done, we're going to go there together. So that's it. Because I don't know. That's it. Vegas. Everybody arrives in Vegas. They get on the party bus. There's a pole. Kimmy, Tisha, and Tiffany. They both dance on and everything. So Tiffany wants it to be known. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. So obviously, they're just talking about things. They're just talking about things left and right. What happens to turn up and what was being said? Oh, yes, threesomes was in the mix of this conversation. So what happened at Taco Tuesday was not hypothetical. Some things are going to come out this weekend, and it's going to be in Vegas. So it was asked if Miami Marcus is going to make an appearance. So Miami Marcus is Martell's alter ego when he gets a little bit too turned up and a little drunk, and he just have a good time. He said, you know what, he's single. It's a possibility he might come out. It came out tonight. So, of course, it's the first night. They want to have a nice dinner and go to the casino, and it's going to be a good night. Everybody's looking around for something to snack on before they go out to eat. So, Marceau was in the refrigerator with Tisha, and it went to, what happened? Yeah, it went to how Kimmy wanted to help Maurice in the bedroom about bringing somebody along. So Maurice was like, who said that? And Tisha said, you said that he needs somebody to help satisfy him. So he's like, that's a whole girl conversation about threesome that I was not privy to. So everybody is now wondering, what's the conversation about? We're talking about threesome. What's happening? Because I remember this conversation, the threesome happening when Mel had that very, very messy game that she did last episode about, threesome, would you have one or not? And Kimmy volunteered the information about if she was to have with Maurice right now, he'll tell you who he wanted in the bedroom. So of course, we're talking about the rules. what's happening in Vegas. So Marceau is saying if Tisha was to find a girl that she likes and she has sex with her, that's not considered cheating. It's not. So what do you consider cheating? Here come Martell's cheating ass. Cheating with somebody you don't know. Shut up, Martell. This is not your time and place to give out your advice about how to cheat and what not to cheat. I don't need you. I don't need you to talk right now. So Kimmy said, if anybody knows who is cheating, it's Baby Martell. But he definitely needs to pipe down and shut the fuck up. Because he should be in no position. Because he's obviously have broken a few rules, have not followed the rules of cheating before. So, nope. Nope. And he said cheating is something you don't know. Cheating is when you don't know what's going on. So Tiffany said, so he's just watching? If he's watching, then he's not cheating. If he's watching Tisha doing something with another girl, then he's watching, please. I won't have her watch him. I don't know. So then Maurice said, what did Destiny tell you? And she said she thought that you and Kim was going to be part of the threesome because Kim tends to touch everybody. But she said she has touched it, Destiny. She touched it, Martell. She touched Mel. But she felt like, you know what? Not everybody who touches you wants to be with you. So it's like now she thinks that everybody else wants to touch her. She said everybody else want to be with her. First it was Jalen, now it's me. Oh my God, Destiny, you really got folks thinking that that you want them. Okay, Tisha. I see what you was doing. So so of course yeah, because she asked Kimmy who do I rub on the most. She said Martell. No, just because I appreciate a beautiful woman doesn't mean I'm gonna go running after her. That's what she said. Now, everybody who touches you wants you. That's a problem. So, because this threesome is constantly being brought up, and, it's been 15 years between Tisha and Marceau, here come Maurice. He said, oh, my God, 15 years. Y'all definitely should do it now. Do it now. Maurice, shut your ass up. Oh, my God. Your eyes tend to get really big when something really messy and something's really good coming out. You just cannot wait to talk about. First of all, you trying to defend how you was not talking about a threesome with Kim, but she already said it a few episodes ago. If she was having a threesome now, you would know who you wanted with. So the fact that you're telling Marceau and Tisha to have a threesome, Maurice, I don't know what's going on here. Why is this conversation being brought up right now? This is so weird. So Marceau said, y'all can put no pressure on my wife. She wants to have a threesome. She wants to have a threesome. She can have a threesome. I'm speaking really fast right now. I don't know why I'm speaking really fast. So he basically tries to defend his wife and said if she does not want to do a threesome, she does not want to do a threesome. So apparently, if she wants to, she can. Yeah, okay. So everybody's pretty much enjoying the house. Everybody's all booed up on the bed. Martell's walking around with his tight shirt on. And, it's like, you know what? Since it's the first night, everybody's pretty much tired. Why don't we just order in, go to the pool, and do some shots? He's like, all right, cool, let's do it. So everybody else is pretty much getting ready for the pool. And we get to the part where it's like a back and forth. Kimmy and Tisha are getting ready. Maurice is definitely hyping up his wife while she's trying on bathing suits. And Kimmy's body look amazing. So does Tisha's. While Tisha is, showing out her bathing suit that she bought for the trip, he notices one very leopard bikini little thong looking one. And he's like, who's this for? Oh, I was like, it's for me. So he's like, listen, there's some single men on this trip. There's one, and that's Martell. He doesn't want me, so it's all good. I'm fine. But the one she wore at the pool was just as revealing, so okay. So at the end of the day, you know what? He, she tries to entice him on helping her out with the bathing suit. And he said, you know what, you got it. All right, since I got it, I don't need your help taking it off. There you go. So everybody's in the kitchen taking shots. And we're wondering where everybody is. So everybody's walking to the kitchen with their bathing suits and cover-ups. And they're asking, where's Lewis? And she said, he's laying down. He's going to get ready. But you know how a baby stretches? That's a sign they're about to get ready. Here come my so stupid misogynistic ass. He said, I choose to not indulge myself in knowing about babies. That's what I got my wife for. You know what I'm saying? She handles all that for me. My trusty wife handles all that for me to know about babies. And Tiffany was in a confessional, and she said the amount of jokes that Marceau talks lets me know that what he really thinks is what he really feels. And I'm like, you are so right. So right. I can't even say it's the liquor. He was drinking. But Marceau says this type of shit all the time. And it's not cute. It's not cute at all. Tisha, your husband looks at you like you are nothing but a wife. He does not look at you as a partner. He does not look at you as an equal. He looks at you as a woman who cook his meals, wash his feet, take care of his clothes, and that's it. Wait on him hand and foot. That's all he thinks about. And he said, and she said, you take those type of jokes too far because it's really not funny on how you try to downplay of you knowing what babies do when they wake up. Hence why you don't know what your kids are allergic to. Hence you don't know how to feed them. Hence you don't know how much it is to feed them, clothe them, bathe them, teach them. You don't know shit. I'm done. Nope. So apparently, yeah, and she said, I don't know how this teacher dealt with Marceau for the last 15 years. I don't know how she dealt with it. I'm like, I don't know how she dealt with it either. She probably felt like she can do no better. And he made her think she can do no better. That's what I think it is. So Tisha blames Martell for the new Marceau. When he moved to Huntsville, he wasn't acting like this. And they said, well, Marceau was about 7 pounds heavier. He had a beard. And then they are literally going back and forth about, how Marceau was different, how Martell was different, how Maurice was different. And Marceau has definitely been drinking. He is drunk at this point, so he is slurring and speaking all types of secrets. He even said, listen, Maurice is in a fucked up marriage. This was before Kimmy. And Tiffany obviously is hearing some things. And she said, so this is when Kimmy became a side chick and stole Maurice away. They're all laughing. Laughing. And I feel like this is not even Tiffany's fault for saying that because Tisha made a comment or made a shady moment in the confessional or in that moment when they played that game about who was a side chick, and she she made that question directed towards Kimmy. So at that point, everybody else is indulging in this conversation. Everybody was. And Kimmy was definitely in her feelings about that's fucked up. I've never been a side chick. Let me address something to you. I've never been a side chick. So shut up Marceau and shut up Martell. So Kimmy's in the confessional saying that it was convenient for Martell to spread the rumor about me being a side chick because it shifted the focus on him. On, not focus on his marital affairs. And it worked. It showed the flashback about when they were in the office, the doctor's office, and he's saying, you are worried about my past, but yet I'm not the only one who has entertained a side chick. She said, who's a side chick? Kimmy. So she wants, Marceau to stop talking about it, and he's been drunk, and he's drinking. So, she doesn't know where Tiffany got it from, why Tiffany bringing it up, but I felt like this was with Marceau, Martell, and Maurice, in that matter, for bringing this entire conversation up. There had been preview information since then that Tiffany has been a witness of based off of you and Tisha's interactions and this interaction right here. And she said, it's not funny. It's not funny at all. So Marceau is giving Martell his props about being a single man going through the divorce, and there's always, a silver lining about everything. And of course, the side chick is still being brought up, and Martell is definitely loving it. He's being messy, and she's about to push him in the pool. Because she's like, I'm done with it. This isn't funny. And he's like, what about me? Marceau was the one who told me. And she's like, stop saying it. I'm not a side chick. I've never been a side chick. Stop saying it. So, of course, she wants to address everybody. I'm not a side chick. I've never been a side chick. I'm about to toss your ass into this pool. You better take off your mic now. It's a back and forth because Martell blames Marceau. But Marceau said Marceau says Martell blames everything on him. He said, what did I blame? Who am I blaming it for? Who would I blame it for? No, I'm filming everything. He said, he always blames things on me. He always lying on people. He said, what have I lied about? You the one that told me. And at the end of the day, it's all about, well, Tiffany one who said it. Well, actually, Marceau, it was the one who you said Maurice in the first situation until Kimmy came, which definitely put that notion of the rumor coming in and everything coming into light. And he even asked, what's wrong with the side chick? Marceau, shut your ass up. So really, Kimmy is really not finding this funny no more. I'm done saying that I was a side chick and I'm not a side chick. And Tisha is definitely not saying nothing right now because she's enjoying this. So at the end of the day, she's like, okay, you think it's funny to say this type of shit? Okay, it's also funny that you have a side baby around here somewhere. Or like, ooh. So in the confessional, Tisha said, I don't know if this is her way of defending me, but she's going crappy about it. And why would she be talking about a side baby in front of everybody? That's not cool. Tisha, shut up. You have been reveling in this entire situation this entire night. And like I said before, the whole side piece conversation happened when we went to Taco Tuesday. And you had a conversation with Kiwi, about how Kimmy was a side chick and that wasn't cool. So Tisha, shut up in that moment. Shut up. Shut up, shut up, shut up. Now that we've had something else to put your situation out there, it's not funny. Oh, okay, because she said at the end of the day, you think it's funny about me being a side chick, but yet it's a side baby around here that might be yours, and I don't see your wife laughing. And he finds it funny, but your wife isn't laughing because that's not funny. So, of course, since Tisha feels like it's a dig towards her marriage, it's a dig towards to make her feel bad, it's a dig towards to hurt her, she wants to talk about the situation with Wanda. How Wanda kept her up on game about what happened and that there was some slam to the table and they was shut the fuck up in that moment. And she thought it was disrespectful to talk to somebody else's mother. Fuck Wanda. Wanda had no business starting a conversation with Mel, Destiny, and Kimmy. She was wrong in all aspects. So Kimmy said, all right, well, I'm going to let you know there was a fuck in there. There was. But I never said shut the fuck up. And it flashes back. She said, tell me what you said. Tell me what you saw. And if you don't have nothing else to say to me, then stop fucking talking about it. That's what she said. She did not tell your mom shut the fuck up. She should have. She definitely could have. She needed it. Miss Wanda needed that damn ass whooping. And at the end of the day, Kimmy said that's gaslighting. It sends you on a spiral. It sends you want to check me. And I feel like I'm losing a fight in battle. I had to defend myself between your mama, T-Man, Kiwi. Was it Kiki, the other cousin? And said maybe because of what they see on TV. Maybe they need to stop watching TV. All the stuff that you're doing, it's not just me. It's you too. And there is some information that you can clarify. That it's not just me being a bad guy, because it's never Kimmy the bad guy. It's Tisha feeling like nobody's on her side because nobody falling for her bullshit. That's what it is. So now she knows where it all left off as. Wanda said what she thinks happened, and Tisha believes her. At the end of the day, I could make Wanda feel some type of way, but that's not on me. That's on Wanda, and I don't give a shit. And of course, she's like, at the end of the day, I've never had an issue. Even with Jalen, he said that, do we have a problem because of what me and you are going through? But I've never did that. Okay, but has Jalen have ever called me to speak some derogatory remarks about you? No, he has not. And I have never called you and said, how you said this to my son? No. Your mama rebels in the social media bullshit, push you up on game as much as you put her up on game. And y'all gossip and kiki about this shit. And that's not cool. So, of course, at the end of the day, you were a smart ass too. Because we're talking about now a situation on how it was a text message that Jalen was saying yes ma'am to Tisha, and she said that's disrespectful. So she said at the end of the day, you know what? You a smart ass too. Because as much as you try to say I'm an innocent one, people try to come at me for no reason because I'm small, I'm shy. No. You have a very smart ass attitude too, Tisha. And she said, you know what? I've never done nothing else to disrespect you. I've never done that. So now Tisha wants to get upset about how Kimmy is picking little things to make it bigger than what it was. But that's what your mama do. Your mama picks things and make it bigger than what it was. So having a whole conversation about what happened, what not happened. But I'm not finna give Jalen no flack because he has been very honest and vocal about what he needs from y'all, and y'all have not been giving him. So if he gives you smart ass attitude, I'm not finna be mad at him for it. I'm not. So, of course, she said, listen, you a smart ass too. You are smart ass the way you talk to Maurice. You're smart ass the way you talk to everybody else. So, please. So, of course, she said, I'm not trying to be a smart ass. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. I'm not going to do this with you. But, of course, she tries to compare it on how you're going to defend your son the way you need to. Just like my mom going to defend me. I understand that, Tisha. But your mom defending you on some bullshit. Your mom defending you to start shit. She's not defending you for a reason that something actually was done something to you. Nothing was done to you. What was done to Jalen was unfairness, unprofessionalism. So, of course, as Kimmy would, defend my son on some bullshit that you guys are doing to him in his business. Fuck y'all. So here comes Marceau. He wants to say, listen, there have been a whole lot of people that have been wrong. Everybody, including Jalen. And that conversation that he said on the text message was definitely smart. But you would never say he was wrong. She said, yes, I have. I have said Jalen was wrong. But this is not just about Jalen being wrong. It's about how you guys are treating him. It's about how you guys are never taking accountability on what you guys do. Marceau, you too. You don't take accountability in what you do. Tisha needs accountability that she can be a smart ass and takes that passive aggressive shit, throw little jabs, talk about people, but act like it doesn't affect her. Act like it's not going to come back and bite her. But it will. So I'm so sick of your ass. Shut the fuck up. Because he feels like Marceau is the only one that is seeing how Jalen is wrong and how Jalen never gets called out and how Jalen is the one that needs to be, what's the word? No, not reciprocated. What's the word? Discipline. He needs the one that needs to talk to. It's like, no, that's a lie. You're wrong too, Marceau. You're wrong in the way you think. You're wrong in the way you talk, and it's bullshit. And Tisha co-signs on that shit because you are her husband, and she'll definitely listen to what you have to say. She'll never say what's right, what's wrong. No. At the end of the day, it said to be continued, and we're gonna find out more about this conversation because I feel like Marceau and Tisha are some bullshit. Y'all can't be in y'all feelings about how you have been treating my son in a company that you guys hired him for. And since he has been keeping things afloat, y'all still want to say it's up to him to learn. It's still up to him to figure things out. Instead of y'all being on y'all grown man shit and figure things out for y'all own company, it's not up to him. Tisha, this was not about... I don't think Kim was taking a dig at you. I think she wants to let you know. You think it's so funny that everybody's laughing at me about being a side chick when I wasn't one? Okay, let's talk about the side baby that your husband might have. Oh, not laughing now, huh? That's it. I'm done. That's all I have for tonight. I'm going to see you guys later. Please stay tuned for the next episode. And I'm going to see you guys later. Bye.